There are close to 2 million illegal white immigrants in South Africa. They come from 3 countries: Italy, Portugal, and England. I had the honor the last time I was in SA, which was last month, of meeting some of those illegal white aliens. Okay? This is how they live and move and work in South Africa. 1, they are white, so their skin color protects them very, very much. 2, they are employed by white South Africans in their big companies. Not a single one of them was earning less than 100,000 rand. In fact, they were earning in US dollars, because one was telling me she just lost 50,000 US dollars. When they drive, they use their European passport, their European driver's licenses, and cops take that European driver's license without a whimper. When they travel, they use their European passports. They actually use their European passports to get in and out. They say they buy papers from immigration people sometimes. And sometimes they go to Lesotho for a couple of days. Then when they come back, they get their passport stamped. Some of them have been in South Africa as illegal citizens for more than 10 years. And some of them just arrived like 8 months before I met them. I was introduced to them in business. These people are protected, closeted, and loved by the white community of South Africa, and they make sure that they are doing well. They have the top office jobs which pay the most money, more than 100,000 rand a year. We're talking at around 175, 200, 300,000 rand a year. They don't pay taxes to the government of South Africa, but they are living there peaceful and happy and covered by their own. What are you going to do about those? Tell me what you're going to do about those. Your own immigration has the statistics. They literally have the statistics of how many illegal white people live in South Africa. And now I call a couple of them my friends. What are you going to do about those? Now they are straining your system big time. What you gonna do?
Apparently, this has been going on for a while, but a lot of us are just hearing about for the first time. This comment says, I have a British friend that his 2-week tourist visa expired over 3 years, and he got a job to lecture in a college. Like, you are illegal in the country, but you are able to get such a job. This is interesting. It cannot happen in Europe for sure, that an illegal immigrant will be able to get a job as a lecturer in Europe. We know it's not possible. This person said, my friend is from Italy. He's 3 years in South Africa, expired passport, and he's working. Someone responded to the comment saying, it's not about active or expired passports. It's about behavior. If it is well, no problem. But we can't tolerate bad behavior by those illegal immigrants. Why is it not about expired or active passports when it's them? But if it's Africans, it definitely would be about whether their passport is active or expired, or if they are legal or illegal. And if it's their own country, back there in Europe, they would care whether the immigrants in their country are illegal or not. So now why the double standard? Someone responded to the person saying, it is about passports. If it expires, then they are illegal. Yes, they can do good behavior in Italy. And this sister who made this video said she got this information from the South African Immigration Service. Flash a journalist badge, they will share. Freedom of press and all, she said in the comments in response to someone who was asking her for sources to authenticate this information. Now, this is very problematic because these people have a parasitic relationship with the country, and their fellow palm-colored folks are helping them have this parasitic relationship with the country. And we are talking about 2 million parasites here. And I'm calling them parasites because not only are they taking opportunities and food from the mouths of South Africans, they are also not giving back to the South African economy. Remember, Sis said earlier that these people are not paying taxes. So they are sucking from this country, but they are not giving back to the country to help contribute into the country's development and growth. Now, this is a point where I'm supposed to say the SA government needs to do something about it. But then at the back of my head, I'm like, there is no way in hell the SA governments are not aware that this is happening. I bet these people know of this already, but of course, as always, for whatever weird, selfish reasons that is at play here for them, they just don't care and they are not doing anything about it. I want to conclude this video by talking to my people because I think there is actually a lesson to be learned here. Because looking at this situation, I couldn't help but notice how on cold them palm-colored folks have been. Hence why this situation was able to go on for as long as it has been going on. Even though their people are down there illegal and stuff, they took these people in, they employed them, they embraced them as their own. And they gave them the necessary assistance and protection even that they needed in this country so they can continue to thrive. If my people picked nothing from this situation, I hope they would at least pick this particular one, this particular characteristic trait. Because see, at the end of the day, this mentality that some of us have, that so and so African is different from so and so African, or so and so black person is different from so and so black person, it's got to stop. You would see some African brothers and sisters calling another African brother or sister a foreigner just because that African brother or sister isn't from their immediate country. All of these countries and borders that we are holding on to so dearly that we did not even create. We are manning on the border lines and saying, Kokoroko Kakaraka, this is my place, that one is your place. Borders that we did not even consent to begin with. We are just here holding up systems that benefit none of us. None of us benefit from any of this annoying colonial mentality that some of us just like to pedestalize and perpetuate like our lives depends on them. Because see how them palm-colored folks treated their illegal palm-colored folks in the country. They treated them like family. See how on cold they were and have been. Why we just there here, all of us, we dey fool ourselves. Like, we need to do better for real. We are effing up big time collectively. We all have people in our individual communities, our individual nations who are effing up. So the collective is who I'm speaking to. So I am employing us as a people. We need to do better. They embrace only their own. It's about time we collectively unanimously start embracing our own, because we only have each other. This constant bickering, this constant tribalism, this constant whatever mentality of separation that some of us have, it's got to have, I want to believe it died in 2023. It hasn't taken us anywhere and it won't take us anywhere. So let's do better for real. We are not our enemy. The sooner we realize that, the better for us all. I need you, you need me, we all need each other. Let's stay on code. Let's have each other's backs. That's the only way we are getting ourselves to where we are supposed to be as a collective, as a people, as a family. All European countries have a visa free to South Africa without applying for a visa. But South Africa citizens have to apply for visa before going into any European country. This is not only something that happens with South Africa. It's, I think, the majority, if not even all African countries have the same issue. They can come here anytime they want to. Anytime they want to without a visa. I think they get their visa given to them when they gets in the country, like at the airport or something, but we can't do the same thing. Well, guys, let me know down below in the comment section what your thoughts are. This is a conversation that we need to have. For a majority of us, I'm guessing this is going to be new information. But what do you think exactly? Let's continue this conversation down below in the comments. Thank you very much for watching. As always, we go there home. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.